guys, I want to release this super quick one about identifying speed limits. I'm going to link a video below which is way longer and it goes into way more detail, but the main speed limits on the road, like bar the 5 and 10 and 15 that you get in little car parks and stuff. So the main ones, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so the main ones that you can identify, if I just took a picture of the road and then handed it to somebody, there's 3 that you can identify just from the looks of the road. Okay, so if I took a picture of a 30, the things that you're going to be able to see, if it's not stated with another sign, okay, if there's no other signs, if you take a picture of it, a 30 is going to look like residential. There's going to be houses everywhere, right? So where people walk around, parks and stuff like that, yeah. No other signs to say anything about it. Residential and lampposts. Lampposts down the road, relatively closely set together, 3 or more placed in a line. Okay, so there's lots of lampposts. I think it's like 600 feet is the maximum that can be spread apart, maybe less. So basically consecutive lampposts with houses. If I took a picture of a street like that and handed it to my student and I said, what's the speed limit? They'd look at it and go, that's a 30. Because if it was a 20, there'd be signs every 15 seconds down the road. All right, now if I took a picture of a country road, so basically a long road with a line down the middle, just a painted line, and there was like countryside on the left and the right, the sheep, the pigs, yeah, the wildlife live on the left and right, there's nothing there, there's no houses, there's no lampposts, yeah. If I took a picture of a road like that, that is a 60-mile-an-hour road. All right, so at the beginning of that road you're going to have a white sign, which is the lamppost, and then a black line that goes through it. No more lampposts. Okay, that white sign with the black slash, no more lampposts. Okay, that's a single track road, and the top speed, if there's no other signs, okay, if it's not restricted, if there's no other signs, then that's a 60. Okay, and then a dual carriageway. So if you've got an official separation between you and oncoming traffic, an official separation made of something, whether it's made of grass or whether it's made of a crash barrier or whether it's made of something that is not just a painted line, that's called a dual carriageway. These can have multiple lanes. Yeah, you may have 1 lane, you may have 2 lanes, you may have 3 lanes, you may have 4 lanes, maybe motorway. Yeah, dual carriageway or motorway. So there's an official separation between you and traffic oncoming. You're allowed to do 10 miles an hour extra on those roads because you've got that official separation. So you're allowed to do up to 70. At the beginning of that road, you'd have the white sign with the black slash, yeah, national speed limit sign, yeah. So it's the same sign, but if you've got official separation between you and traffic coming towards you, you're allowed to do 10 miles an hour extra, so that you're allowed to do up to 70. So there's 3 speed limits that are identifiable just from the look of the road. 30, houses and lampposts. 60, country roads with just a line down the middle, yeah, sheep, pigs, wildlife, no houses, no lampposts. 60. And then dual carriageway, official separation between you and oncoming people, okay, and that's your 70. And if I took pictures of those roads and there's no other signs to restrict speed, people should be able to identify from the look of the road that they are on those speed limits just from the look. All of the other ones, bar, like we're talking about, bar all the like 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, like all just the main ones, 20 would be signed. All right, every 15 seconds. I can't take a picture of a road and go, oh, that's a 20. You'd have to see a sign for a 20 every 15 seconds, or a 20-mile-an-hour zone with the speed bumps and stuff like that, right? You can't identify a 20 just from taking a picture of it. There'd have to be signs. Same with a 40. You can't look at a road and go, oh, that's a 40. You can't identify it unless there's signs every 15 seconds, yeah? Okay guys, here is a moving video of a 20-mile-an-hour zone. So this whole area is 20 mile an hour, but there isn't any speed bumps or speed cushions in here. So you're going to see that there's more reminders. So certainly within 15 seconds, you are going to have reminders that it is not 30. So there's one on the right, a reminder sign on the right there. If that reminder wasn't here, this could look like a 30 because it's residential and the lampposts are closely set together. So there constantly needs to be reminders down here every 15 seconds. seconds. If you had speed bumps and speed cushions, you may find that there is less reminders in the area. Okay, so let's move on to a 40 mile an hour area now. So this area is 40, you can't guess it. You can't guess her 20, 40 or 50. So down here constantly you've got reminders on the lamppost. Every time this video slows down, there is a reminder on a lamppost somewhere. Now it's very important that this road is constantly said about what the speed limit is, because if the driver saw lampposts and thought that it was 30, that would be too slow for this road, because it isn't that. So they've put reminders on the lamppost to say that it's 40. And then if they looked at the dual carriageway and went, oh, it's a dual carriageway, I can do up to 70, then it is a restricted dual carriageway, right? Absolutely, because we're not allowed to do 70 down here. That is a restricted dual carriageway. So as you can see, the driver needs to be constantly told that it's 40 and not another speed limit. Same with a 50. You can't identify that the road is 50 without seeing signs every 15 seconds. Okay, so here's a video of a 50 capture. So we've just gone through the gateway sign. Every time this video slows down, there's a 50 mile an hour sign, either on a lamppost or just a post as you go down. So every time it slows down, just see if you can find the 50. There's tons down here, just like the same as the 40. So when we went past all those lampposts, you know, the driver may think to themselves, I can see lampposts, oh, it must be a 30. But if it's not, then the 50 will be on the lamppost. And then as we go down further, as you can see, there's no lamppost here. So the driver may think that it's 60, but they need to be constantly reminded that it's 50 here. This has not turned into a national speed limit road yet. We would have to go through a gateway sign for that to start first. Hope this helps. So 20, 40, 50 is signed. All right, look for those every 15 seconds. If it's a restricted speed, those speed limits would be on the lampposts or on posts to tell you this road is a different speed limit to the usual look. 20, 40, 50 are signed, okay? But if there's no other signs and you're seeing houses and lampposts, then you're in a typical 30. If there's no other signs and it's a country road, yeah, no houses, no lampposts, sheep and pig lives on the left and the right, you're looking at a 60, yeah. Dual carriageway with no other restriction signs, yeah, with the separation between you and oncoming people, you're on a 70. Please look for restrictions, yeah, every 15 seconds, of course. Yeah, be careful about following your sat-nav's advice about speed limits. They are often and sometimes wrong, okay? Even the examiner says that on your driving test. Please don't follow the sat-nav's advice about the speed limits, yeah? Sometimes the sat-nav gets it wrong. Please look at the longer video. There is loads of detail in that video. Like, I draw pictures and I take screenshots of those roads. Please go and have a look at that long video. But for now, for today's video, putting that out there, all right? So I really hope that helps you today. I'll see you on the next one.